This is Shred, and today I have an intriguing question for you. What bands will be remembered 100 years from now? So imagine it's 2124. AI has taken over the human race, and human beings are on the cusp of extinction. Which bands will baby machines learn about in music history class? Britany Spears, Doja Cat, Cardi B? Here's the top 5 bands I would show to robots to prove that humans used to kick ass. Learn music theory and songwriting for free at my Discord community below. It gets you direct access to me and my composer friends, plus all of my courses and tabs. Now here's the thing, you gotta do it before AI can write music better than we can. Now, before we get started, I want to mention that I have a specific set of criteria to qualify each group on my list. Album sales, innovation, taste, tone, technique, relatability, and above all, songwriting. Coming in at number 5 are the inventors of heavy metal, Black Sabbath. Now, Sabbath has made a massive impact over the past half century, selling over 70 million albums. Songs like War Pigs deliver powerful political statements with crushing guitar riffs. Now check this out. Tony Iommi knows that pedal tones are one of the most powerful compositional devices you can use. This gives us a reference to the root. So we're in the key of E minor here, and then we've got this blues idiom right here, this triple stop, stab. And he's not afraid to put a little English on this note right here. You see that quarter step bend? Will the machines understand how to do this? Claiming my number 4 spot is Metallica. Sorry, Dave. Selling 125 million albums, Metallica is one of the very few metal bands to break into the mainstream. So close, no matter how far. This is crazy. Their track Nothing Else Matters has 1.3, almost 1.4 billion views on YouTube. Opening section is truly a work of art. It forges the powers of rhythm, melody, and harmony to capture our imagination. Starts off with this 6/8 E minor arpeggio, which is iconic. We all know and love this, right? And then we have a melodic entrance right here. That moves to an A minor chord with a 6, the raised 6 right here, which is a delicious tonality. Sounds like this. Very sad, sad chord. Then we climb up to a C major. D. E minor. Something tells me the machines aren't going to be able to groove in 9/8 like James Hetfield. Coming in at number 3 is ACDC, which of course stands for Antichrist Devil Child. Now, even AI is going to love these guys. Angus Young and the boys embody that rock and roll spirit like no one else. Now, this is incredible. The way that Angus Young uses pedal tones here, this repeated A string, is brilliant. It sort of lulls us into a demonic trance. Led Zeppelin is the second most likely to be remembered band. Racking up 300 million album sales, their primal connection with the human spirit is undeniable. A Lot of Love uses the key of E to build a musical narrative that ebbs and flows with tension and release. Very simple, and as with all popular songs, I often talk about this, pedal tones are really the star of the show. Those repeated pitches that are a staple of tonal music. It provides context really for everything else. Nice power chord stabs in here, and this little figure here, right here in particular with that quarter step bend, such a human element, that machines probably wouldn't gravitate towards. Just a little inflection on the pitch to make it seem just almost a little bit out of tune. And that's like, the reality of life sometimes. We're not always in the correct pitch, are we? Now, the time has come to reveal my number one spot when it comes to which band will most likely be remembered in 100 years. AI machines will almost certainly teach their spawn about the Beatles. Now, this supergroup is off the charts. Some accounts claim that the Beatles have sold as much as 1 billion records. They really had a remarkable intuition when it came to the creative process. Tireless exploration in different genres and timbres or tone qualities. It's actually shocking what the Beatles got away with. I mean, there's no way chords like these would make it into a popular song today. Starts with a D minor chord, nothing unusual about this. But then we go to D minor over F, and here's where things go off the rails. E7 flat 9, this chord right here. So there's the root, there's the major third, the dominant 7th D, which stands for damn, what a great song. And then we have the flat 9 F. And of course, everyone knows F stands for fuck. That moves into a B flat dominant 7th chord with this chromatic lead-in. Now, that is spicy. And finally, here's the biggest surprise out of the entire progression. What the hell? We move to an A augmented chord, which is a symmetrical chord you can move around if you like every major third there. That's really cool and creative, and I just can't imagine hearing that in a Cardi B song. And which bands do you think will be around in 100 years? Will human music even be remembered at all once AI starts writing WAP juice fugues and 69/420 time signatures? Either way, now's the time to join my free Discord community below and get those songs that have been stuck in your head outside of your mind and into the world. Until next time, shred till you're dead.